Hello, and long time no video making, I guess I could say. So I am much due for a garden tour, and I kind of just keep putting it off, so here we are. You don't want to make a garden tour with Mom? You want to make a video with Mom? All right, then help me. We're gonna take you on a garden tour. Okay, so basically if you walk out our back door, this is kind of the view that you get. This was like stacked up. We had a storm the other day, so you might see some storm damage still, just like things kind of falling over that needs to be tied up. But how beautiful. I'm pretty sure my last video, like, there was nothing. So this is pretty awesome. I'm just gonna sit here and kind of let you guys take it in. Okay. And then also this is like our kind of extra bed that's just like super fun. Look how cool. Let's see if I can make it out. Okay. Yeah. And then some of these radishes are going to seed. Another radish going to seed. Kind of looks like broccoli, doesn't it? Oh, that's actually a turnip, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then these guys, how pretty. I can't wait for tomato sandwiches. Some purple basil, which I think this is a cross. This is just saved seed from Amanda. Look at that. I'm not exactly positive what this variety is, but it looks like an ox heart. Okay, and then I guess the peas are gonna try to come back. I planted them too late, and then like they never really put on because it got too hot. But here they go, trying again. I'm super excited about this right here. I think that's like red celosia. I hope I'm saying that right. And then some beets, which those are pretty close, but I really just love this bed because we have sown it in different ways multiple times. So basically what I'm saying is that bed is really fun to, I guess, either succession sow or interplant also. But yeah, it's just a fun one that you can put, that we've been putting like quick growing things like roots, and I think we want to use that for greens, but who knows how much longer we'll be in this garden space. Okay, so let me keep taking you along. This is just kind of like a random pot. This is a, gosh, heat something. Gosh, I can't remember what it is. I got it from the farmer's market. And then, oh wow, that basil got destroyed by something, but you can see it's kind of trying to come back right there. Wow, this one's always done really good. I keep pulling the tops off so it doesn't like go to seed, which I should use that, not just put it down, but I like to smell it too. Okay, moving on. Okay, so lining like the back of our garden right here is okra. So that'll be really awesome when it gets tall and it has all of its flowers and stuff. You can see a kajari right here trying to come through. I should probably fix that. You'll probably see me do that a lot through this video. It's gonna be a tour, but also we're gonna be fixing some stuff. Okay, but right here, this is kind of like our watermelon patch. So you can see these are golden midgets, both of those. This one right here is a, gosh, let's see. I was pretty positive that was moon and stars, but okay, let me show you this. And then, maybe that's a kajal. My gosh, Jaden. Here, let me show you this. So this is a moon and stars for sure, and you can tell by its foliage. It's spotted and stuff. That's why I thought, I could have swore I planted a moon and stars over there, but obviously I don't think that is one. Okay, but this is one. So how pretty. I haven't seen like it put on an actual melon just yet, but yeah, aren't those leaves just so cool? And then like, if you're interested, you should look up a moon and stars watermelon. They're pretty cool. We've grown them before. But yeah, super pretty. And then like I said, this is a kajari. So even with all my madness, and I am not sure exactly what everything is. This is still like our melon patch, and so like right here and right here. How cool. So look at this little background. So neat. Okay, let me take you on a walk. Okay, and if I'm just going to like continue my walk around here, I lined right like our watermelon patch, I lined it with the green stalks. So when it really starts to spread out, hopefully this will kind of be a barrier and we can keep the foliage that way. Okras, okras, okra. Beautiful purple basil. We are struggling hardcore with carpenter ants, I'm pretty sure, in this. I actually, if I can, I'm gonna insert a video right here of what it looked like the other day when I watered this pot. It was crazy. I've used the borax and sugar, and I do think it works. I just need to keep putting that out here. But this is a pepper. I'm pretty sure this is a habanada. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so right here we've got the, I'm pretty positive this is Brad's Atomic Grape. Look how cool these are gonna be. Ah. Okay, that's one thing I will say about my garden. It is like super unique stuff. I really find joy in just growing things that you're not going to find in the grocery store. So much funner whenever you grow cool stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, like I could zoom in over there and there's some yellow squash, so yeah, let me just keep going. Basil. This is a tomato plant. Can't really, I'm so bad. I always say that I'm going to keep up and then I don't keep up. Anyway. This was totally eaten, but it looks like it might be trying to come back a little bit. I don't know. What are you? Oh, it's like the, I can't really say it, the dough espionage or doux, I don't know. It's D-O-U-X espionage or something. This was super pretty the other day. The red blooms were all over it, so it's fallen and it's gonna produce lettuce basil or something like that. But yeah, that's basil. There's that tomato. Obviously, the leaves are curling. That can mean a lot of things. I should probably work on that. But yeah, we have really good soil, so. What would you say leaves are curling for? Oh. Okay. Say when you use any kind of covering, it really helps keep the moisture in. It's not like the greatest for absorbing because it kind of hits it and it'll run different places, but it does hold the moisture. So, okay, anyway. Right here are cucumbers. And basically what we keep doing is when it gets like this, you'll just take them and tuck them in. And then they use their little tendrils and pull. I put a little patch of zinnias right here. This one's gonna be opening soon. How beautiful, it's gonna be purple. More cukes. Let's see if I can find any babies on here. I do not see any baby cukes. Okay, but I can tell you this right here. Okay, let me zoom out. Look at that squash plant. Okay. These are tromboncinos. You can see them everywhere. I think this is like 4 plants. Like 1, 2. Okay. And then here, we'll take this back in. Darn it. I just did that. I'm gonna leave it. It'll be just fine, but I feel like an idiot. Okay, so basically if you're to continue, still have the okra back here. And then here's 2 pepper plants. Let's see what these are. Oh, this is like the New Mix Joe Parker. I'm super excited about that. Those who know me know why. And then that pepper plant is actually being kind of sketched. Like, it was wanting to die, and then so I covered it with that, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's coming back. It's working. So that's like deep in the jungle. Look at all these little babies. So cool. And here. And we'll just keep training these, basically. I won't do that again so I don't break it, but right here's another tomato. I'm trying to see if I can find a good spot to kind of show you. Maybe right here. Okay, so if you are wanting to prune your tomatoes, you'll want to go, which I highly recommend. It helps you kind of keep control and keep everything clean and disease free. The best way I can say do it is not just watch my video, but also look up videos on how to prune your tomatoes. But just so you know, you'll go in the armpit of your tomato. And so see how this V's right here? A lot of basically everywhere it V's, you're gonna have it put off a sucker. And so basically you can just come in here and literally pinch that off. And actually, if you were to put that in water, it would send roots, and then you could actually just make another tomato plant. And I actually learned something crazy about tomatoes the other day, so I'm kind of sketched out to share it because I haven't done it. But okay, the No-Till Grower, I think is his name on YouTube, was saying how you can graft tomatoes. So basically, if you want a hybrid that is super disease resistant and has kind of all those good qualities, but you want an heirloom tomato, you basically get your tomato growing like this. Obviously it has the roots and it's like a start, and then you cut it off and you graft it with a or whatever you want. You know, you get like a tomato that has the hybrid qualities, but if you want the heirloom tomato taste, graft it with that. Super crazy. Anyway, I'll go ahead and give one more example too. You can kind of see here's like an armpit. There's that sucker, and you can just pull it off. Yeah, but if you were to stick that in water, it'll just grow roots. Okay, here's a little surprise basil. Here's more tomatoes. So in this little, we laid our pallets down, and so it's like tomatoes, still okra here on the ends. So basically we have a wall of okra here and a wall of okra over here. But here we have our tomatoes, and then green beans, bush beans. So I'll show you the pole beans here in a minute. But yeah, so look how pretty some of these are. Like, they're that deep purple. Oh, let me find some. We haven't actually harvested any yet, but I can go down here and show you some that are probably ready. Then here's just more tomatoes. Okay, this is a funny story. Let me finish right here, and then I'll tell this funny story. More green beans, but let me show you. So I planted all kinds of different green beans. Look how pretty. Look how pretty those are. And they're like pink. Yeah, there should be like yellow ones too soon. But see, look how pretty. Oh. So fun. I love growing a beautiful garden. Okay, also look at that, got the squash going crazy. Jada needs to pick her squash. More tomatoes. We're curling. We need to probably water our whole garden, but I bet these are Alabama Reds. I don't know. I also planted motherland okra. If you know what that is, you probably know that I'm super excited, and you're probably super excited for me. This, look how big this squash is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is actually a scallop squash. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. See there? We probably could prune this. You can definitely prune squash and get some of that foliage out of there. But I will say that looks really healthy, doesn't it? Okay, so here's my funny story. I was supposed to plant a really beautiful patch of zinnias right here. Let me zoom out, get the whole idea. But I had a bunch of seeds in my hand, and I'm thinking that I dropped a bunch of amaranth. And I've been looking for this in other places to make sure that it wasn't just a weed. And this whole time we've been letting it grow because I'm really pretty sure that it's amaranth. I don't know, I've been waiting. But then we just found it randomly in a field, and so I'm pretty sure it's just a weed that I've been growing here, here, and here. So if you have any advice, is it amaranth or is it a weed? I need help. See? I don't know. I had like beautiful red amaranth seeds, and I'm pretty sure I used them, so I was really hoping that this was not a weed. But Austin's been telling me that it was a weed for a long time. Okay, anyway, here's a beautiful sunflower. But, okay, so second trellis, you know, we've already walked through this one. Cucumbers, tromboncino squash. This is going to be our pole beans. So, like, if you get close, you can see how they tie around. Like, isn't that so cool? Ah. Yeah. But I don't think we have any little beans on here yet, but they basically do their own thing. Like, sometimes you can guide them, but they mostly do their own thing. And a lot of people say do not do this with sunflowers around them. See how it's just kind of starting to go around, but you can easily just got to pay attention and have something for them to trellis. They've done really good so far. We haven't dealt with that much, but see, there's another sunflower. Okay, and then look at this cool zinnia. So we tore out some of that so-called amaranth. I'm pretty sure it was a weed. These zinnias are doing much better. See how this one, it was trying so hard to kind of reach. And yeah, she's gonna live, so that's exciting for her. Those beans are just so cool to me. Okay, another okra. Oh, that right there is what we were using to hold the borax and molasses situation. But also we have 2 tomatoes right here. They kind of need to be tied up. The storm definitely knocked them over, but yeah, we'll fix that. These are weeds right here, but you can see our 2 peppers. Pepper. Oh my gosh, that's a green bean. What?
I want to eat when it garden.
You want to?
No.
Well, help me finish touring my garden first, and then we can, okay?
Okay.
Look, what is this? That's actually a golden zucchini. If he was gonna guess squash, I was gonna tell him he was right. But it's actually a golden zucchini, you can probably tell. Cilantro is bolting. That's fine. It's been super hot. Whoa, crazy. This is like Dulce de la Table or something like that. I cannot remember. It's a small melon, but there's actually 2 of those right there. That other side is just another yellow squash, and we have little peppers tucked everywhere. I really need to go through here and weed, but I just wanted to show, and I couldn't keep making excuses, so. And then peppers there. Another sunflower. Yeah, it's just really, it's beautiful. There's a lot more I can go into, but I kind of just wanted to make a quick tour because the garden is blowing up. It's looking beautiful, and yeah, if I just try to perfect everything, I'll never do anything. So okay, so to wrap this garden tour up, these are some... That's disgusting. That's my garden. It's looking great. It's growing. I probably gave a lot of room to some weeds, so we're gonna pull those out thinking that it was a flower. But yeah, look at some of the pickings we got today. So this is kind of like the fun thing that comes with growing heirlooms. Like, you kind of just get some crazy stuff. Yeah, isn't that cool? Your squash can be bumpy. It's normal. And then this is actually a golden zucchini that I let go too long. But, ew, it's kind of rotting. Pig food, but yeah, these are really good. And actually, you can see here, I can pick some green beans too, which those are kind of small, but like tomorrow, they will be ready. Ah, so pretty. Yeah. But, okay, I guess that's all. I was gonna try to get Parker Joe to join me. But he's a crazy guy. So look at this squash. This is that big squash I was talking about. So, if you're wanting to learn more about gardening, I know this was just kind of like a quick garden tour. I'm definitely gonna do some more informationals, but I encourage you to look into like different, like look up how to prune a tomato, how to prune a cucumber, how to prune a squash. I think that's really super valuable information, and it'll help your garden be successful because you can kind of control it more. But I'm also fully for a free and wild garden. We've been there before and had like bush tomatoes, like the whole area was just a tomato because it had gone crazy. So whatever place you're in at life, I say grow garden either way. But yeah, pruning is really cool information that will help your garden be successful. And so you could just jump on YouTube and just kind of search pruning this, whatever you got. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching. Is there any more? I don't think so. Yeah, thanks for watching.